Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. The goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. This first company is with Gainwell Technologies. This is a nurse reviewer associate position. It is remote. It says any city, Texas. It was posted on April 8th. I always go straight to the qualifications. Just in case you do see qualifications that you don't qualify for, I do suggest you apply anyway. This job looking for an active, unrestricted RN license in the United States in your state of primary residence, an active compact multi-state RN license defined by the nurse license or compact is required, 3+ years experience in an inpatient hospital setting, 1+ years experience in utilization review or claims auditing. Experience using Milliman or interqual criteria is preferred. I want to stop there, and I do want to refer you to the description box below. If you go there, you'll come to this link, a PayHip link. It will take you here. This is a list of over 90 companies that hires nurses to work remotely. And most of these companies are based in the United States. Some of these companies hire nurses who live in the Philippines, Canada, the UK, and more. If you scroll all the way towards the bottom, you will see, it's a long list, you will see a place where you can go and do your own due diligence. These links will take you to Glassdoor, Reddit. Now, Reddit, you don't have to have an account to view anything, but if you want to post anything or respond to anyone's posts, you need to create an account. But I prefer the remote nursing job board, remote nurse job board, and remote nursing thread. There's also Comparably, Teamline, and Fishbowl. Right below that is my Udemy course. I'm going to scroll back to the very top. Now, to navigate this site, you can just click on the Udemy course to get to the Udemy course. That includes information regarding interqual, MCG, templates, turnaround times, etc. Also, if you want to see a list of Office Essentials, now these Office Essentials are through Amazon. I do get a small commission, but no additional charge to you. FAQs is a list of over 20 questions and answers regarding working remotely, and resume tips. This is what I want to show you regarding resume tips. Now, first, I want to mention that you want to add platforms to your resume. You can use the word platforms or software, but you want to promote your tech savviness. So any software you know on your current job or previous jobs like Cerner, Epic, Protouch, etc., you want to add that to your resume, as well as Microsoft Office, or just say Microsoft 365. I like to use the exact same wording the company has. So if they have Microsoft Office, my resume will say Microsoft Office. If they say Microsoft 365, then so on and so forth. Also, make sure you write this with your resume with this in mind: what you did, why it's important, and how it relates to the job that you want. Now, my example I have here, this is regarding working for an insurance company as a utilization review nurse. So this part is the bedside part, proficient in electronic health record documentation. When you're a bedside nurse, you're doing a lot of documentation on the electronic health records to ensure continuity of care, to provide insurance payer data, that's the insurance company, data to determine medical necessity. I'm going to show you what that is next. But on the right-hand side, this is a template of how my resume looks. Make sure your resume's font isn't anything too extravagant. Stick to maybe Times New Roman or Arial. Also, make sure your current job is in present tense and your previous job is in past tense. Below that, this is what a bedside nurse does versus an insurance nurse. So a bedside nurse has a patient, insurance nurse has a member. Both nurses have the same exact diagnosis. I'm going to use bowel obstruction. Now, on the nurse side, for the bedside, let's say the radiologic technician performs an X-ray of the abdomen and pelvis, and the radiologist reviews this X-ray and confirms a member or patient is positive for a bowel obstruction. The doctor orders an NG tube to suction, IV fluids, and NPO. On the insurance nurse side, I already have bowel obstruction memorized for interqual. And for interqual, you must have an imaging positive for bowel obstruction, NPO, NG tube to suction, and IV fluids, continuous IV fluids. So once all the criteria is met, then the insurance nurse can approve the authorization. And right below that, we'll show you, I have a little sentence on each side regarding what you do as a bedside nurse. directly relates to what is reviewed by an insurance nurse. Now, on the insurance nurse side, where does the insurance nurse obtain clinical? From the hospital. So all the charting you are doing, the CNA is doing, the doctor, and so on and so forth. All that charting is sent to the insurance nurse to review for medical necessity so that the insurance nurse can approve the authorization. And right below that is interqual and MCG certification. Now, back to the job, it says right here, experience using Milliman or interqual criteria is preferred, but not required. So let's say you want to make your resume more marketable. You can get an interqual certification or MCG certification. And just FYI, I'm not promoting their certifications. I'm not being paid by either companies. This is just an option for you. So both the same exact pricing, and I believe they're also both a live webinar or workshop. And this will actually help you with making your resume more marketable to an insurance nurse as a utilization review nurse or utilization management, clinical review, as well as appeals. They all do the same exact thing. Back to the position, demonstrated proficiency in computer skills, including Microsoft Windows, Outlook, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, internet browsers, and typing. And just a FYI, the 3 insurance companies I've worked for never require us to use PowerPoint. The next job is a DRG, Nurse Reviewer, Appeals and Hearings. This job was posted on April 7th. It is in the city, Florida, USA. And the qualifications are the same, very much the same as the previous job. Unrestricted RN license, and you must have a nurse license or compact required. They do also require you to have a certified professional coder, certified coding specialist, or certified professional medical auditor certification, 5 years clinical experience, that's considered bedside, or 5 years medical record coding experience preferred. Working knowledge of appeals and hearings process, excellent written communication skills, including ability to write clear, concise, accurate, and fact-based rationales in support of appeals determinations, so on and so forth. And this job, it is work from home, but you have up to 25% travel for on-site hearing testimony. They don't say exactly where you'll be going, and the pay range for this job is $90,000 to $99,000 per year. I didn't mention the pay for the previous job, so that one is $70,000 to $80,000 per year. This next job is utilization review nurse. That's what I do, and it was posted on April 9th. It is in any city, Alaska or Arkansas. No, that's Arkansas. And the requirements for this job is, of course, an RN license. They want you to have a nurse license or compact, 3 years of inpatient clinical experience, 1 year in prior authorization reviews using interqual or MCG, strong written communication skills in a fast-paced setting, and proficient in Microsoft Office and other applications, which is why you want to make sure your resume does promote your tech-savvy skills. And also, this job includes up to 10% of travel based on business needs, and they want you to have high-speed internet and a distraction-free workspace is required. And it does say this home-based role available to applicants residing anywhere in the United States. The next position is with Personify. This is a disease management nurse RN. This one is part-time, and the qualifications or requirements for this job include, don't say anything about RN here. Here we go. Graduate of an accredited RN program with a current unrestricted RN license issued in the United States, and the organization may require additional state licenses to meet operational and business needs. California, Washington, and Oregon licenses required after hire. Prior experience in case management, wellness, or disease management, coordination, or equivalent combination of education, clinical training, and relevant professional experience. Demonstrated ability to apply clinical knowledge in a managed care, population health, or remote healthcare environment, and willingness to travel. Now, even though this job is part-time, they don't say how much travel we'll be doing on the job. And that is all for this position. The next job with Personify is utilization review nurse RN part-time. This position is a part-time position as well, And the requirements are current RN license in the United States or U.S. territory, associate's degree or diploma required, 1 year clinical experience required, and required knowledge, skills, and abilities, ability to sit for 6 to 8 hours, maintain regular punctual attendance, constant use of computer keyboard and mouse, repetitive use of both hands, occasional to frequent twisting of neck, occasional bending of neck and waist. So of course they want you to make sure you have strong technical proficiency, independent work capability, and effective communication skills to successfully perform in a remote healthcare environment. This next job is with Interpros. Now, Interpros is hiring a care management coordinator. I do want to point out that sometimes you'll see jobs for Interpros on their company website, and then sometimes you'll see it on the LinkedIn website. The position was posted on April 8th, and the compensation is $40 to $45 per hour. You must reside in Pennsylvania, Delaware, or New Jersey, and an active Pennsylvania RN license or nurse license or compact, including Pennsylvania. The requirements include active RN license in Pennsylvania or compact state with Pennsylvania coverage required, and a Bachelor of Science in Nursing is preferred. They want you to have a minimum of 3 years medical, surgical, nursing experience. Prior experience in acute care, utilization management, this one is required. And experience using interqual criteria is strongly preferred. So possibly if you already have a certification in interqual, they may overlook that you don't have the acute care utilization management required experience. And the next position, this is with Interpros, but this is on their LinkedIn page. This was posted a day ago with only 19 people clicked apply. And this position requires RN license, compact or Pennsylvania, experience in utilization management and or discharge planning, strong clinical judgment with the ability to make informed and timely decisions, excellent communication and collaboration skills across multidisciplinary teams, ability to manage multiple priorities in a fast-paced, deadline-driven environment, comfort working with clinical systems and medical necessity criteria tools. These criteria tools they're mentioning is this, Interqual and MCG. And this is a fully remote role with strong team collaboration. And the next position is also a part-time utilization review position. This was posted a day ago on LinkedIn, and only 30 persons clicked apply. And this pay rate is $40 to $45 per hour. And this position is for Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey only. This is a part-time position. It's 2 weekdays plus every other weekend from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And they want an RN with strong background in utilization management to join their team. And of course, a license in Pennsylvania or nurse compact license, including Pennsylvania, a minimum of 3 years utilization management nursing experience, prior experience in utilization management with payor side insurance, and strong working knowledge of interqual criteria. So as you can see here, interqual is very popular with the insurance companies.